Most people are going to be on here panicking about the price of cryptocurrencies. This is just a Sunday liquidity crunch. We've seen this many times. Bitcoin's down, XRP's down. The market is trending down. This is par for the course, but they're missing the big picture. What just happened? The XRP Ledger, it just twitched. And no one's asking the right questions here. Ripple, they're quiet. XRP, it's boring. And most people think that, well, it's all over Red Rover, but blockchains don't lie. The XRP Ledger, it is lighting up with wallet clusters, multi-sig activations, and AccountSet storms that only appear when very large entities are moving in the dark. Retail, they ain't doing this. Best believe that. Bots, they're not going to waste the XRP. There's a cost to this. This pattern means only one thing. Institutions are wiring something up quickly and quietly. Ripple, they're not going to telegraph the next move. And Wall Street global banks, if they start, building, they're not going to tweet about it. Let's be honest. They leave fingerprints on chain and hope no one notices. And in times like this, really no one does. It's below the surface here. It doesn't look like testing. This is preparation. Let's take a look at this. Now, I was first cued into this by Vet. And he said someone is doing a lot of AccountSet transactions on the XRP Ledger recently, even after BitGo stopped. So there's a glitch where BitGo is supposedly kept setting up new accounts. Okay, fine. This is different here. And we see right here from DTrader87. For those unfamiliar with AccountSet transactions, it basically means someone is configuring a ton of wallets behind the scenes. Stuff like multi-sigs, updating keys, turning certain flags on or off, adding domain info, etc. Regular people, they don't do this in bulk. So when you see numbers like this, it's almost always a custodian. I'm going to tell you what I think this is here in just a second. BitGo, well, they did the same thing a while back, but this new spike looks completely different. Players getting a large batch of accounts ready. The question is, ready for what? Now, this is speculative, but this is what I believe it is. First and foremost, you see I put this post, something strange happening on the XRP Ledger. We're seeing a sudden burst of AccountSet transactions, thousands of new wallets initialized at once, multi-sig flags being set, key rotations, and an entire wallet cluster spinning up in rapid waves. This is big. This is institutional. And I put here, it looks like infrastructure being prepared. Segregated accounts, institutional sub-accounts, atomic wallet creations, new custodial vault structures, compliance-driven account setups. This is my hypothesis. This is what I think. And then I'll tell you all the things it could be. But I believe this is Robinhood. Robinhood and Bitstamp, you remember, they bought Bitstamp for $200 million, one of the oldest builders on the XRP Ledger. What they plan on doing? We saw they accidentally released a video early and then took it down. They are planning on setting up a derivatives exchange that trades on top of the XRP Ledger. This is my best guess of what's happening. But make no mistake, this is a big deal. This is no joke here. This person says speculative, sure, but Vet's on-chain data doesn't lie. 40,000 account sets is a massive burst. Heaviest config load of 2025. This isn't some BitGo glitch. This is a deliberate institutional plumbing setup. And again, this ain't free to do. This ain't easy to do. This isn't some yo-ho in his parents' basement setting up all these accounts. This is institutional plumbing being set up. We look here, what could it be? It doesn't have to be Robinhood. It could be a lot of stuff. It could be a custodian or exchange wallet prep for bulk onboarding, enterprise accounts, cold storage vaults, sub-accounts, rotations. Think of something like Coinbase Prime, BitGo, Anchorage, Fireblocks, Ripple Enterprise Partners, ETF custodians. Could be any of these things. This could be a stablecoin or RWA infrastructure. Could be an RLUSD competitor even. Tokenized assets, settlement rails, corporate treasury systems that will require tens of thousands of programmatic wallets, trust lines, and flags. Could be a government running some sort of test net. They don't test. Banks and governments don't test on test nets. This could be HSBC, Santander, Standard Chartered, SBI, all sorts of people setting up the infrastructure here, all very plausible. On-chain KYC custodial systems. It could be an ETF, institutional product prepped, most compelling, cold wallet, segregated vaults, onboarding multi-sig authorities, bank infrastructure. This is literally how ETF plumbing gets built. Other stuff, less likely things. It could be a network stress test. Again, costs a lot of money. Why? Why are they doing this? Malicious activity, again, the cost, probably not. What are you going to get out of this? Like if you were trying to be malicious, at the end of the day, you're just going to spend a lot of money. This is big. Something's going on. Again, the numbers don't lie. This is a huge spike. Someone's setting up a system behind the scenes. Again, in my opinion, what I've been waiting for, where's my post, is Robinhood. I think it's Robinhood and Bitstamp. Getting that, we know that derivatives exchange is coming. This could be a lot of trade happening on the XRP ledger. That could be big. To me, if it was a RLUSD competitor, I love it. I want to see everyone competing on the XRP ledger, not just Ripple. I think that would be as bullish as anything. Let's crank up the competition on the XRP ledger. The more third parties you have building on this technology, the more bullish it is for everyone. That would be huge. Let me know down below what you think. Do you think it's a glitch? It's just an accident, 40,000 accounts built out of nowhere? Or is someone getting ready to do something big? Lastly, there'll be 2 links down below. Make sure you join the first DAO on XRP Ledger. History here, $10, lifetime membership. Take part in the future of this blockchain. If you're someone that wants to launch a business, this is the place for you as well. You can take part in DAO profits in the future, all sorts of stuff. Secondarily, there's a second link once you do join. Or if you already have joined in the past, you can send over your email and your alias that you go by, and I'll send out an invite to an area where a lot of us are congregating on Discord until we can get something official set up. For those of you that already submitted your emails, I will be sending out those invites tonight so we can get up, because it's all about banding together, discussing what the future of this blockchain should look like so we can take part and participate. It's so important. So again, make sure you sign up, become part of the DAO, then shoot me over your email, and we'll make sure you get in that Discord, because this thing is getting ready to go. We're going to see proposals. It is time to take part in the future of this blockchain. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.